What's up, y'all? Ivan here from the Ivan Rides YouTube channel. To celebrate the end of a long week, we're gonna do a joyride through Manhattan, Brooklyn, and Queens. After we finish this iced coffee, we're gonna start our ride here in Midtown. We're gonna take the Handlworks modified Super73 RX and we're gonna make our way down to the Brooklyn Bridge, where we'll take the car lane into Brooklyn. From there, we'll make our way to the Pulaski Bridge, where we'll take the car lane into Queens. This video should be a ton of fun, so sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. It's good to have you on board today. Before we get completely focused in on this ride, I just want to remind everybody that I am affiliated with these companies right here. So if you want to support the channel, there are going to be affiliate links and affiliate codes down below. Note that using those links and codes will generate a small commission for the channel that will help me with operating costs. So thank you very much in advance for your continued support. That was a really weird intro, wasn't it? There is a story and there is a reason for that. So what happened was yesterday was Easter and I forgot my key card into the bike room at the office building that I work at, and the door person had to buzz me into the bike room the first time around. And then, you know, I worked, I did my thing, and I was expecting to get into the bike room again. But the next door person was like, I went to the front and they were like, hi. And I was like, hi. And I was like, I'm sorry that you had to work Easter. And he was like, I'm sorry that you had to work Easter too. And I was like, hey, can you let me into the bike room? I just want to get my bike, get home, and then possibly meet up with some family after work. And the guy goes, I'm sorry, I don't have access to the building. I'm like, but you're the door person. And the guy's just like, well, I just sit here. And I was like, okay, cool, that sucks. So I ended up just taking the bus ride of shame to my home. I mean, it's already been like a super long week at work, and the last thing I wanted to do was go to the office again just to get my bike, or wake up super early just to go to the office to get my bike. But you know, you got to do what you got to do. And tomorrow's gonna rain, and I'm not gonna ride the Super in rain because I still haven't had to put a cover for the controller, so the controller is still pretty exposed. But yeah, it's my one day off this week because we've got some work events coming up, so it's gonna be a lot of work and a lot of schmoozing and a lot of work, but we got to do it. And then here we are. So that's why I was like, you know what, I really could go for a joyride right now. But yeah, that is my my sad little story as to why we're here at 9 a.m. on a Monday morning recording, leaving work instead of going to work. But you know, fun times. So I figured if I'm gonna do this ride just to kind of clear the mind and rejuvenate the spirit, I might as well bring y'all along with me so that we can enjoy this together. It's been a while since I've really kind of headed out of Manhattan during rush hour traffic, so hopefully it is going to be a bit clearer than usual. I think if I follow this all the way down, it'll bring us to Brooklyn Bridge, if I remember correctly. The only reason I know that is because the Super73 rides go this way, and they always end up by Brooklyn Bridge. And it's gonna be hopefully pretty open. And speaking of Super73, I'm here just like rattling stuff off, y'all. This might be a longer video than I expected, but I missed the Super73 group ride this Saturday, and I was so sad because that was basically the first ride of the year. It was impromptu, it was like last minute. Everyone was like, oh my god, it's gonna be 80 degrees. But for me, I had to work, so it sucks. So we're slowly making our way down to Brooklyn Bridge here, and we've only covered 3.8 miles in the last 17 minutes, which is crawling, but what are you gonna do? You know, it's New York City. What the hell is going on? Okay, I think Brooklyn Bridge is coming up here. I think I make this left here, I think, because this is always where the group ride splits off. I think we make a left here. Oh, I want like a bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll right now. Alright, so my guess was right. This is the way to Brooklyn Bridge, and we're heading into Brooklyn now. We've been like really averaging like quite a slow pace here at 13 miles an hour despite everything, but we're gonna make our way to Brooklyn from here. And yeah, enjoy this site, y'all. Really enjoy this site. Normally we would be on the other side over there where the bike path is, but the bike path is probably going to be like super congested right now, and I feel safer here with the cars, so we're not going to do anything too crazy. Do have to just be mindful of the cars around us, but man, it's so nice to be out here. And it's so nice that the bike can keep up with this kind of traffic. Okay, I just don't know which way I'm going here. I might have to exit, yep, Tillery Street, and then we're gonna break off over here, and then we're gonna take this exit. We are rejoining the bike lane here, and we're gonna drop down to mode 2. Okay, we gotta kind of merge into here. Then we're gonna jump up onto here, and then we're gonna jump up into here. A little confusing, but it is what it is. Yeah, we're gonna take it pretty easy anyway. These are the bike lanes. Okay, cool. I'm glad Sir is taking a stroll here, and then we got FedEx grinding, doing a 50-50 slide there, but we're making our way through. Slowly but surely making our way through. I don't know if y'all remember this area, but that is where we had the group ride, where we met Jay and Ernesto. Okay, now this is gonna be all pretty familiar for y'all. We've been on this route several times now, and we're basically going to take this to Greenpoint, and then we're going to switch over to the boulevard that's going to take us over the Pulaski Bridge. But this is where we made our way through with the Queens Boys a couple of weeks back. That was really nice. I mean, it was a rare Saturday off for me, so I was like, you know what? Perfect timing. I'm happy that we were able to do that. Oh man, I love this bike. Yeah, I love this bike. So when the Mode 3 pulls, voltage sag brings us down to 57 volts. So it does pull very hard. I think we have the controller set at like 200 amps. So thankfully this battery can handle it. My hand feels fatigued using the thumb throttle, and I've tried like every kind of position over the years, whether it's like moving it up, moving it down, making it feel more like a twist throttle. But I also do not like twist throttles, so yeah, I don't like that fatigue of having your wrist stuck like that. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna order 2 throttles from that Polish site that sells the throttles for the Nami. I might get 1 trigger, and then the other version of the throttle that they make is similar to the one that's on the Chimera, where it's like a push thumb version, where it's like a push instead of a like a rotate like this one. I do like both of those throttles, and I really enjoy I've really enjoyed using their style of throttles, so I think that might be the best solution for me. Oh my god, there's like glass everywhere. See, now that triggered another memory here. Speaking of glass, the Nami is down. Not just my knee. My knee is still quite bummed. But I found out that the Nami also has another flat. There was another piece of glass in the tire, and that really bums me out. I did not expect the Nami to be fully down like this. My knee was feeling a little bit better, and I was actually going to ride it to work yesterday, but we didn't end up doing that because when I checked the tire, there was like shards of glass on there. That tire, man. I thought I liked that tire, but I've never had so many flats on my scooter before. And you know, that's one of the big reasons why I really like these tires on the Super73. I had flat issues with the old tires, but because the rubber is so thick on this, and then there's also like that strip on the inside that prevents punctures. It's been thousands of miles, and I haven't had to deal with any issues. And it's the same with the Zooz. That, oh my god, what is the name of that? The Benos. Shout out to my friends at Arcane Moto for figuring that one out, because the Benos have been incredible too. I have like about 1,500 miles in the Zooz, and no issues. Yeah, once we get the whole throttle thing situated, the next thing that I do want to address on the bike is the lighting system and the turn signals. I really want to get turn signals for the bike to make it safer for me to be with cars, so I can at least communicate my intentions with the cars. What Carlos, Andy, and I have talked about is maybe creating like a, what is this? creating like a switch for the lights. You know, it's part of learning the new back 2000. You know, modding is fun, but then you have to figure stuff out like that. And then what we also had to figure out next after that is going to be the pedal assist. Handlworks has been moving for the last week or so, and once they get settled in, hopefully they can get me that pedal assist flash that Harrison was talking about. But I'm just waiting for them to build that out. But there's a lot of things that they're working on right now, and I'm not really in a rush to get that flash. So whenever they get it done, and then if it takes a while, it takes a while. This is now going to bring us from Greenpoint, Brooklyn into Long Island City. Super bumpy. Oh, what is that? Oh no. Is that? Okay, that's steam. I was like, I hope that's not water that they're spraying. Because if that was water, I'm screwed. Oh crap, it is water. Oh no, it's dust. Okay. Yeesh. Thank God they're fixing the potholes on here, because these bridges are rough. See? Ow. And then we are going to go this way instead, because we live this way. Yeah, see, again, no opportunity to really open it up safely, even on that bridge. So top speed for this ride is probably going to be 40 miles an hour, but I'm cool with that. Happy with that. Just because you can go 50 or 47 or 45, whatever the speed is, doesn't mean you're going to be doing that all the time. It's nice to have it in your back pocket. And you know, I was super mad all morning and kind of like really angry that I had to go to work, and I wasn't really in the best of moods. But now that I've had this little ride therapy session, I feel so much better. Like, I know it's like it's what is it, like when you enjoy your hobbies, it's good for you. So I mean, just feeling that wind against the body, feeling the bike accelerating, decelerating, navigating traffic, it's just as stressful as riding in New York City is. It's still a great form of like stress relief. And as we approach the end of the video, I want to thank you for coming along here. If you like this style of video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, as it really helps out the channel. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions about the build, or if you just want to say hi. Y'all know I respond to everything. It's just been taking me a little bit longer than usual to respond to things because work's just been pretty insane, but you know, I get to it eventually. And if you really like my videos and you really want to support the channel, there is an icon here with my logo on it. If you click on that, it'll subscribe you to the channel. Just be sure to turn on that bell notification so that I can notify you anytime a video comes out. Oh my god, I'm starting to yawn here. I'd love to have you as part of the Ivan Rides family, and I'd love to have you along for the ride for 10,000, because we are slowly but surely, slow and steady, in making our way to the 5-digit mark. And I really appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time to spend part of your day with us here I know you could be doing a lot of things, but you're choosing to spend, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or the full 30-40 minutes with us, and that is truly appreciated. We've now done 13.6 miles of riding and another 6 miles before that, so about 19 miles on mode 3, and we are roughly at about 59.3 volts, and then when we pull really hard here, we are at 54 volts. So I'm going to assume that I have a range of about 30 or so miles here, but I know that the last part of the battery does go much faster than the first half, so that's why I'm saying roughly about 30 miles. I don't have as much range anxiety as I did when I first got the setup, because I didn't know kind of like the limits of this setup, but I don't even know if I want to do the second battery anymore. It's nice to have, but I'm not really that worried about it, honestly. We'll see. I don't know. With that said, now that we are at about 120 miles here on this controller, probably around 200 to 250 miles, I'll do a ownership review of the Back 2000. I'm still feeling like I'm getting to know the bike and getting to know the setup, so keep an eye out for that. I also still have the review of the Nami Klima coming up, the 2,000 mile review of it. I'm still gonna publish that video just so that you know what it's like to kind of own it for a long time. I do have quite a bit to say now that I've had it for almost 2 years and 2,500 miles, but we got to get it fixed first. So those are kind of in the works, and then also we still have to do the video with Andy to test his bike out, and we also had to meet with Johnny Prime so that we can do a bike swap to do the review on his new Ultra Urban. Yeah, so we've got 4 reviews coming up, and we're gonna try and get those in. It's just, you know, we're all working and we all have like crazy busy schedules, so just trying to line everything up is pretty tough. But thankfully, I am grateful that we have all that opportunity to do these reviews. So that's pretty much it, y'all. We are here at the end of the ride, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that was you enjoyed the sights and sounds of New York. And other than that, we are done, y'all. I'll see you next week, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace out, everyone. Bye.